Ladies and gentlemen, here we have the 2013 Ford Fiesta SE Hatchback. In this video, I'll show you a little bit about this car. Now, just let me squat down here. Try and, oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Something neat about these here cars, there's no cap. They have to write it there because clearly some people can't see that it's not there. And yeah. Something that's also neat is these cars come with slim to none ground clearance. So I thought that was a pretty neat feature. You got your headlights to make it look like it's put on some form of eyeshadow. And it's got bug eye, fly eye type of thing going on there, and I don't know. Then you got under here your LEDs. I think they're LED. I don't even know. With some fake chrome. Another cool thing about this car is it's all plastic except for the hood and the fenders. But the rest of the car. Oh wait, this fender might be. Yeah, this aluminum, plastic, aluminum, plastic. All right. I just got this car, so I'm still finding out new stuff about it. It's got one of these things. Brings in the radio. I thought that was pretty cool that it actually has that. You know, some of them don't or something. So. There it is. It's got this here bifocal type of mirror where this here zooms in more than what this does. Getting into the Fiesta SE Hatchback. That's a door, and that's a steering wheel and some seats. It's pretty basic. It's a car. Now, this thing is a mess. Oh my god, ouch. Yeah, be careful getting in here. The ceiling's right there. This car is a mess. Still have to go get it cleaned and detailed and everything, but nice feature here, you click it to the right and you can adjust that mirror over there, and then you click it over here and then you can adjust this one, but this one's broken, so yeah, go for it. Another cool thing is when you get in the car, it tells you what time it is and the day and how soon it's going to be till it blows up. Now, for some reason, we have this really extremely long key. I don't understand why it's so long, but you stick that in the ignition, and then, oh, the radio's on. Would you look at that? I damn near scared the piss out of myself. And then let's listen to this baby with her sheer horsepower. Ready? Get it real close to the exhaust so you can hear it. Oh yeah. Oh, did you hear it? Me either. Oh, never mind, it went away. It said driver door open. Maybe it understood that I knew it was. You got a mirror. That's kind of cool, I thought. So it's got mirrors and such. Then there's this here. Some Max person, A/C, and then point to your face and different such. And all you do is turn it. And it's pretty cool, because I like that. And then you got this here for your rear window defrost. And then this is the power. Sounds like my tractor. It's got I think that's a check engine light. But yeah, hey, they circled the problem. right here we got a 6-speed transmission, automatic. If you want to pull a wheel, man, and then you put it back down, and then you can go again. Now again, don't mind the mess. We're gonna clean it. But what I found was pretty cool is you got this here thing to plug in your cell phone, or you got that there to plug in to charge something. And then there's the aux cord thing. And I just bought this off of eBay, so we're gonna see if it works. We're gonna plug her in, and we're gonna let the speakers. How many do we even have? 1. Alright, so there may be a total of 4 speakers in this car. Maybe. I don't know for sure. Here we got this thing, and it's got something that says CD. So when you put your CD in there, you can play that. You got a radio, the Siri US. So, yeah, that charges you per month, so I can't get that none. You got aux, which is what I was telling you about. And then the phone. And then that doesn't work because it's just, I don't know. But every time I hit that, the change will do you good. And I think it's probably right because this car's a little goofy. Hey, you know what's cool though? Check this out. Ready? I hit this button right here. And then, oh, whoops. This one. Yeah, and then it changes it like it's an old-fashioned type of radio. And then you can hit the button thing. Yeah. Hanging on. Chris. Young. See, it's pretty cool, ain't it? Then we got ourselves a musical note over here so we can turn up the bass and such. And then listen to this song. And then you can turn it back down again because that sounds a little goofy. And then your mid, low, and your treble, and your fade, and your balance. It's almost like a guitar amp. But it's a 2013 Ford Fiesta SE hatchback. What I found pretty fancy about this car is you can't lock your door from your door. You gotta go right here, and that light means it's locking. And that's unlocked and locked and unlocked and locked and unlocked. Then this thing's because a lot of the time either your transmission will fail because this model has a few problems with the transmission, and that's a problem too, but we don't talk about that. And so when you break down, because you hit this and it makes you look cool, because if you don't use it you might get hit. Alright. So like I gotta change this because it's getting annoying. Oh yeah. Jump. Van Halen. That's a pretty good song too. And then, well, would you look at that? My mom just brought me a soda. And now that means we can talk about the many cup holders this car has. It's like, has an abundance of cup holders. But that's kind of cool because maybe you have a drinking problem. And, you know, or there's a lot of people in the car. We could go with that too. Now this thing's pretty neat. It goes up and down. And you can put your arm on it if you want to. But it makes driving it weird. I would talk to you about the back seat here, but we've had a problem with the back of the car, which many of these cars have, and I'll explain that later on in the video. And yeah, it's a problem. Something else here, we've got all your different switch around here for your light thing, and yeah, and then yeah, and then this here's pretty cool because you turn the key like this, and then you hit this button over here, then it tells you 196 points, that's your trip or something. It tells you 35 degrees outside. You have 220 more miles until you're empty. You have 34.1 average MPG and the 28 average mile per hour. That's only because I get scared driving this thing. It's pretty scary. You have You're steering. Why is she calling? Oh my god. Anywho, as I was saying, this steering, wherever you put the steering wheel is where the car's going. So it's pretty neat how accurate, like, that is. But that's only because of small wheelbase and such. But I just thought that was pretty cool. I guess this here, you hit the button, you can talk to your car. But mine don't seem to like me very much, and it doesn't talk back. So, and then you're supposed to call and such, but you can't do that either. And then I think this is for your cruise control. And so is this. On. In the park position. Ah, very cool. That there is because I need an oil change. One thing I can do is pop the hood and show you what's under there. Oh my god. Then you got this thing that weighs like quarter pound. And then, oh, sorry. Oh, alright. And then you have this little bitty thing. And then down there, you can't see it, but down there's your oil filter. It's back in there. See it? That thing right there. Oh yeah. That thing's maybe the size of the one on the Power King. If you guys don't know what the Power King is, it's one of the tractors. And I'll show you that at some point. It needs engine coolant. It needs an oil change. It needs a lot. It needs to be washed. It needs to be cleaned. It's a fallen thing. Yeah. It's got that problem in the back, which again I'll get to later on in the video. And then you have the transmission where it has a possibility of going. And yeah, I don't like the idea of that. Alright, well now that it's nighttime, I gotta show you something pretty cool with the interior here. It's I don't know, probably one of my favorite features on the car. Just don't you just love that annoying sound? Anyway, let these lights go off. I'll show you what I mean. Alright, so there's this button over here. You hit that, and then oh, there we go. But you have all sorts of different colors, and it's not only drivers, it's also the passenger seat. Both rear seats. This one's not sure. And right there, your cup holder, and right along here. So, you know, you could change all sorts of colors. It's pretty neat. Yeah. Why is this one not showing up on the camera? It's just really dim. So it is showing up. It's just really dim. Alright. But yeah, I just thought that was pretty neat. Because it's not something you usually see with a car, you know. And have it green like the outside of the car. But yeah, I don't know. I like it. It's pretty neat. Alright, so it's a couple days later. I waited because it was supposed to rain on Thursday night into Friday morning. And then it even rained a bit today, being Friday. And this is what I wanted to show you guys, was in the hatch here. If you look, it builds up water. I took out the mat, and like I said, the spare tire, everything that was back here is in the back seat. And if you look, I mean, you feel it. It's not that wet, but that's just because it got up to like 65 degrees today, and that's kind of awesome for Pennsylvania, especially as of lately. But yeah, it's I believe somewhat at the back of the seat, but then again, it doesn't really feel wet, so I don't know. But it's definitely down here, and as you can see, there's mud in here. And how does mud get in the car? It's coming in from, I don't know if you can tell, but from under there. And the thing is, with these cars, the Fiestas are known for, let's see, I know it's somewhere in here, the bumper. They have a few holes in there, and then they have vents in between and behind here. But it's just, like, if it rains, or you're driving and it's raining, or just anything, like if snow sits on the car, but it builds moisture into the car. And the worst I've had with it was the other day, when I had the carpet still in there. It had a chunk of ice caked onto the carpet, both top and bottom, and this was all filled in with water. Right now it's not that bad, but still, like you could see, it's even causing the car to rust. And you can't have that. Now, what made Ford decide on putting holes in the car? I'm guessing just for when you close the hatch for compression, for the air to just let out, or like better gas mileage maybe to put holes in the car. Like, I really don't know, but it's bad because, especially on this side's not as bad, but this side especially. Like, how do you get dirt up here? And then this here, it's not even, like, this side's a little more sturdy. I didn't realize there's a light right there. That's kind of cool. This side looks like it was removed. Oh, no, maybe not, because there's not one over there. What? Like I said, just recently got this car, so I'm still learning stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take all this out and remove the rear bumper and patch the stuff. And by what the one video was showing, I may even have to take off the lights and patch some stuff in there if there's some holes in there, which I don't know for sure, but by the looks of this, it should come off fairly simple. And then I could get this trash that's in here out, because it's glass and stuff. But hey, the cool thing, oh, there's a penny in it, look at that. Oh, on it. Ew. Yeah, this thing's a little funky, but this was at the bottom of the car. And there's some coins. And then there was even more coins that I found on the interior. Look at that interior. Not bad. Not bad at all. But yeah, this is just a problem with a lot of the Fiestas. And it's a problem I'm going to try and fix. Maybe, hopefully, this weekend or something. Make sure that's shut. Oh yeah, that's shut. Okay, cool. But yeah, that's definitely a problem, and I can't be having the floorboards rot out, especially back there. I mean, that's where the spare tire goes. Something happens, and you need it, and that's gonna be even more of a problem. But yeah, fix that, and like that's my main concern for the car right now is that, and then the oil change, and change out the air filter. I'm going to check out the cabin air filter, see how that is, and just go from there with the stuff. I also want to show you guys the tires we got. These right here are the tires that are on it right now, and as you can see, yeah, no, not for this dirt road. These right here are the brand new tires. They're snow tires. Some, think they're, yeah, Sumo Timo or something like that. I don't know what this is. Some Ice Edge tire. These are going to go all the way around on the car, so it's going to give it a nicer look, and it's going to ride a whole lot nicer. It'd be better for the car, especially since the mud season's coming up, and yeah, that's just, we call it mud season because that's basically what happens is all the snow melts, which most of it has, so it's starting now, but yeah, most of the snow melts, and then the road gets all muddy, and then it decides to start raining, and then continue raining, and keep raining until it starts to warm up. So The road ends up like the driveway, and you're going down it. And the all seasons aren't gonna do you too good. But yeah. All right, that's the Fiesta, guys. So I just wanted to show you it, and I mean, hope you like it. It's decent. It needs work, but it's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fix it up, and by the time I'm driving, I'll have myself a good, reliable car to just get you from point A to point B, and it has really good gas mileage. Yeah, thanks for watching, and see y'all.